My name is Randy Urich. I'm a sales account representative for Wilkes Barre Equipment. We're here to show you a new delivery from the city of Wilkes Barre. The unit itself with the Enforcer cab has the full vision windshield on the front, which does not have any center A-post, so it gives great vision. All the warning lights on it are Whelen LED warning lights. It does have a high-vis 72-inch light bar. The unit itself has a 10-inch extended front bumper with the air horns and the Federal Q2B in the front bumper. This is a 60-inch length cab, which is considered our short cab, but gives excessive room for driver, officer, and also crew in the rear. Within the driver's area, lots of leg room, low engine cover to fit in there with full turnout gear on. All the switch panels are located by the driver area, in the low dash area, and also in the overhead to make it operator friendly. The crew area has seating for the 2 firefighters back here for SCBA. There is also a large center storage cabinet to put EMS equipment and their monitoring equipment. We have a transverse area for them to be able to store long-handled tools, and also another transverse area. The fifth wheel area, you'll take notice there is a 5-inch inlet, which is on each side to supply the waterway. The waterway is 4-inch as it goes up through the turntable area. On each side, we also have tow eyes, one forward of the fifth wheel and also one to the rear portion of the fifth wheel area. This is where we have our jack controls. These controls here operate the jacks from each side of the vehicle. When this unit is fully jacked, it does have a 17-foot jack spread. The unit can be short jacked to about a 13.5 jack spread. One thing in the design of the Ascendant TDA is that this also, for getting into tight areas, allows us to get into up to a 60-degree jackknife. So we can get into a very tight area if we have to, and that was one of the important things in designing this for the city of Wilkes Barre. Behind the jack control compartments is the manual override. This is the jacks. Again, they're an H-style jack. Again, fully extended, they come out 17 inches on each side. This does have a level assist, so it sits up in a very, very short period of time. Look at the turntable area here. It's a very unique painted design that they decided to come up with. Red colored to the turntable pedestal and the red lift cylinders with the gray turntable and ladder assembly. There are 2 electric rewind cord reels, one on each side. Each reel carries 10-3 200-foot wire. There is also high-vis lighting on each side to fully illuminate each side of the trailer assembly. To illuminate the sides of the cab, they put high-vis lighting underneath the warning light on each side of the back of the cab. There are also telescopic lights. They can rotate the lights to give them better scene lighting. In this area here are all large transverse compartments for a lot of equipment storage. This unit just arrived at Wilkes Barre Equipment. We'll be doing our pre-service check, and then this unit will be also going into the fabrication shop to have all the equipment mounted, making customized brackets and mounting the equipment. The specification committee, they really did a lot of homework as to designing the unit. One of the things that was their concern was to give them excellent sight view out of the Tillerman cab, and they did that by putting low compartments here so the Tillerman can get good view down off the sides, and also the ground ladder complement is actually recessed in a little bit more than standard on our unit. There is a green light that is on top of the decking area here for the Tillerman, so he knows exactly where the center of the trailer wheels are at all times. So it's kind of a unique design. There's also some compartmentation here and also other hinge door areas, large rollout tray to put various equipment on there. The axle that we use as standard for all our TDAs is our TAC4 suspension system, which gives excellent cramp angle and also a very smooth ride for the Tillerman. There is access to the Tillerman seat on both sides. On the ladder assembly on the 107, there is scene lights at the egress area to light up the tip area, as well as down at the turntable area for the tracking lights to fully illuminate the sides of the aerial. The waterway here is a 1,500 gallon per minute waterway. It is also remote controlled. They have quite an extensive ladder complement. And this is again one of the advantages of a TDA, that you're able to get a large ladder complement as to ease in carrying ladders, going from 2-section ladders from 3-section ladders. We have a 24-foot extension ladder and a 14-foot double end roof hook. The other thing you'll take notice, there's a scallop, so they can actually take their vent saw up and put it at the tip while they're working and doing roof operations. There is also a camera, so the turntable operator can view anything from the tip for overhead operations. For the aerial, there is also a 2.5-inch gated outlet, so they can do upper floor operations with hand lines. One thing to mention about the 107-foot ladder, the ladder itself has a 750-pound dry load, a 500-pound wet load when flowing water up to 1,500 gallons per minute. It will extend 107 feet at 77 degrees of vertical reach, and at horizontal reach extends to 100 foot out 0 degrees of side reach. The ladder will also go 10 degrees below grade. On the turntable area on this side, they also have a box so they can put their vent saws up in that box area there. Up behind the signboard on truck 6, you'll take notice that there is also a 16-foot roof ladder with double hooks.